All right, you're in the middle of a war zone, right? It's just you and everyone in your platoon except for you and one other guy it's been killed. So you're talking to the other guy and you're going, look, we're both not going to get out of here. One of us is going to have to make the ultimate sacrifice. And the other guy goes, I'll do it. And you're like, you're a brave soldier. Thank you. And he goes, yep. And then he starts trying to eat your ass.
I knew it was going to be that. I thought it was going to be sucking your dick.
But that's actually a funny thing about the creative process. Started out with sucking your dick, and I thought, no. What's more the ultimate sacrifice? Eating your. He tries to eat your ass.
Wait. What's the context? What's the context behind this? Where it's like a.
You're like in Vietnam or something.
Oh, and
you're like held down in a hill, and both of you aren't going to make it. I'll make the ultimate sacrifice. He pulls down your pants and starts to eat your swampy Vietnam ass.
Are you?
And now you can tell him what you meant, or you can have a good couple minutes.
Bad that my first thought would be like, so are you also gonna die for me, or are you eating my ass so that I'll die
right.
for
He's
you?
like, I'm making the ultimate sacrifice. So you sacrifice your life, which is not as bad as me eating your
Vietnam ass. Yeah,
your swampy Vietnam ass. Yeah, there's spiders in there. You have ass spiders.
Wait, this whole time when people talked about like the ultimate, making like an ultimate sacrifice, that kind of stuff about first responders, was he thinking he was talking about how they eat ass?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Well, when he went to police officers and firefighters' funerals, and he was like, they ate ass to death? Jesus Christ, it really is the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah, when he watched the videos of them putting, or all the names of people who died in like Vietnam that would just scroll, he was like, so who was eating whose ass? I guess everyone was eating. So he was like, they should have another list of the people whose asses got eaten. We need to know that too.
I think it's more like the snake eating its own head,
its own ass.
Like a snake eating its own ass, and a real human centipede of Vietnam. I like how for him when he says this is my Vietnam, it's like, oh, you have a different experience.
He was like, this is Vietnam, but this is my Vietnam.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, when you're like, tell me about Vietnam, and he has flashbacks, he's like telling you about it, and you're like, wait, what? Well, what about the war? He was like, oh, right, there was a war. I forgot. I thought there was just Nathan's ass.
So is it what I would do? What would I do after he ate my ass?
After he ate, wow. You're like, I can't think till he's done.
Yeah, I mean, I got to let him make the ultimate sacrifice. It's really tough to think about who's going to die and who's going to make it out with all this tension.
I'd like, in movies where someone like does it and like, no, don't. Like you're still yelling all that stuff while he's just like, rah. And you're like, no, you have a family. And he's like, blah, blah, blah. You have so much to live for. No, it should have been me. It should have been me. Blah, blah.
I feel like you screaming no a bunch is pretty rapey. When a Viet Cong walks onto that scene, what he's going to see
they're
is...
like, don't shoot. It's like the scenes in Saving Private Ryan when they light him on fire and they're like, don't shoot, let him burn. They see that. They're like, don't shoot, let him do that.
Yeah, let's see what
let the enemy do that.
Yeah,
that's worse than any bullet.
Yeah. And
then you have to go to his family and tell them.
He's there with them.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. Hey, honey. Your husband was a hero, and I will remember him always.
Yeah, you hear the knock on the door. The wife opens the door, and the husband's like clearly just like right behind him.
But she can tell.
Yeah, and they hand her they hand her like a flag and stuff.
Yeah, it's folded. No, and she knows, and now she never can look at him.
Like they're never gonna kiss again.
Right. Son comes up. Your father is gone. All that's left is this Nancy boy. Would you rather eat a man's ass or have a man eat your ass? And either of these are in distress.
Eat my ass? Like, of course. Do you want to eat?
All right, how about this? Would you rather eat a man's ass and no one ever knows about it, or the man eats your ass and I know about it?
I'd still pick.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was trying to come up with something.
I had a friend that had it in college. I was talking to them and they were like, yeah, I haven't lost my virginity, but I have had someone put something up my ass, like a girl. And I was like, why? And apparently a girl walked up to him at a party and was just like, I'm just curious about ass stuff. Can I just put my finger up your ass? And he agreed. And they went to the bathroom. They did that. And then she left.
Do they kiss?
No. If you hadn't ever done anything with a girl and they offered you that, would you take it?
Yeah.
Really?
Of course.
I don't think it was sexual for her.
Nor me.
Okay.
I would just see if I could lock her in there.
just hold her in place like a finger trap.
Yeah.
You gotta push
Chinese
in.
finger trap. Yeah, you got to go in to go out. That's what we call an American finger trap. It's a man's ass. A man who really works on his pelvic floor. That's an American finger trap.
Okay, so
And yeah, with the Japanese finger traps, the key is you push in to pull out. But with the American finger traps, you call me a little bitch. And then I nut, and then it's
Really?
and then you got all the room you want. You can be like toodaloo, and then pull out.